Hello everybody, I've not done an update on the adult tegus for a while, so I'm going to give you a quick one before I do a video of the babies. Just to let you know how they're all doing. Doing great really, to be honest. We'll start off with Coco first. This is Mummy, one who's had the babies. So she looks sort of stunning. She shed a little bit ago. Good, ain't you? Had your turkey this morning. This is all going to get a makeover soon. The fiberglass pool's starting to crack a little bit, so I don't want it to start leaking, but I'm going to do it the same layout as the other two vivs. Give it all a good scrub out as well. Got some more bark on order. Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah, that's Coco. So she's doing great. Maybe breed for us next year, I don't know. Next, we'll move on to Casper. Casper's up here, catching some sun because the sun's shining in his viv. He shares with George at the minute. George is out and about, I'll show him in a minute. Yeah. Here's Casper, getting pretty big now. Sorry mate, am I blocking your sun? You just had your turkey full as well, haven't you? Nice full belly. Yeah, getting fairly big now. I think she's a girl. Not 100% sure yet. But it's looking that way. Yeah. Look a puppy dog baby. Oh, good girl. Yeah. Am I blocking your sun? Yeah. So I've got this laid out. This is how Coco's going to be laid out in the end. 2 foot by 2 foot stone slab. It's not stone, so it's quite rough. It takes the edge off the nails, so I don't get clawed anymore. It stood on, you can see, it stood on bricks. Took a couple of ways in I've done, so they can get under there. Like that. Bit of bark. And they've got orchid bark substrate. It's about 5 inches deep. Well, it was. Spot cleaners took it down, but just previously made, I've got 4 big sacks on order, so they're all going to get topped up. The water, it's a tub with a brick in it, so Casper can get in and out easy. Doesn't matter with George so much. That's sat in a frame, which is screwed down so they can't get their head under and tip the water. Some people asked about the G4, about how good it actually is. Well, this is the stuff on the outside here. This is MDF. I built these with 18mm. On the outside, it was just coat primer and then masonry paint. It stays dry, but I found on the inside the masonry paint, once it's damp for too long, it comes off too easy. So I went down the additional route of G4, which I've used before, and I trusted it. Built ponds with it and everything. It's amazing stuff, and it's really scratch resistant, tegus proof, 100% waterproof. Your MDF's not going to get damaged. There's 2 coats rollered on with a foam roller for a smooth finish. As you can see, it's fantastic really. They can scratch and dig at it all they like, and it just doesn't come apart. And best stuff in the world, not the cheapest stuff, but the best. Vent wise, I use soffit vents. I think there was 70mm, all drilled, and then just pop them in. Got 2 each end. I didn't want to over vent it because humidity drops way too quick. I've got the one over there, another one that end. I've got a hydrometer in the middle here. Temperatures are quite high in the morning, sort of midway now. They'll start to drop towards evening. I'll probably drop some more now I've got this open. Electric wise, I've got 100 watt, 160 watt, mercury vapour here. That's just on, it's not on a stat or anything, it's just on, full on, for whatever I set a time. Right, it's only about 6-7 hours, I think, at the minute I've got it set out in the sun. I'll move it up. Someone just text me, that's what that weird noise was. It's all cable just conduited in. There's a ceramic here for ambient, which in the daytime is usually off. It's wired up to that stat there, so obviously it picks up the temp from this heat and turns this off or down. If that goes off, it notices dropping temperature, turns this on, just keeps everything stable through day and night. And then that is with it being on a status adjustable. In the summer it doesn't need to be on at all really, but it sorts itself out. And then at the far end, just a normal household light, just for extra light. Don't need no extra heat up there, it keeps plenty warm enough. You see this is double thickness here. Plinth down the middle just to stop any bowing. The top one didn't bow, but the bottom one did a little bit with the weight of this one on it, so there's sort of an addition I added after. And it's laminated glass. I don't know if you'll be able to see the laminate in there, but it's 2mm sheets of glass with plastic laminate in the middle. So it's pretty much indestructible. Oh, Casper, we're talking about your house. Hey. But yeah, George shares this at the minute because he can't go in with Sky because she's gravid. I think his wife's put him in with Coco at the minute because he gets bit a lot because she doesn't want anything to do with that side of things at the minute, and that's all what's on the little boy's mind. Yeah. I mean, all the runners for the glass, these are off eBay. They just slide on the sides and take them off for easy running. That's about it really. The runners they come from eBay. They're split in two because I couldn't get them in 8-foot lengths, so they're joined in the middle. Two bibs on top of each other, both identical. And that's about all it is really. But yeah, if you ever wonder about G4, and this is the stuff, I can show you an example actually quickly in Coco's bib, because this bib's for a 1.5 years old now, and it's seen more than its fair share of moisture. If we dig down in here, this is all G4 by the way. Sorry Coco, we're messing your house up. Now look at that, look. Wood's the first thing to I'll get the right light. Wood's the first thing to deteriorate if it gets wet. There's that brand new under there. And that's with 2 coats of G4. And obviously it's moist all the time. So it proves its worth. If it was going to start rotting, it would by now. As I say, I've built koi ponds using the stuff before. There you go, all tidied up for you, girl. Thanks for letting me show them. So yeah, it's going to be the same as the others. That pole's coming out, it's going up that end, and she can nest in the middle. I've got the reasons for that, I'll explain that in a minute when I go into Sky's. But let's go see Sky. She's busy nest building. Her layout's exactly the same as the top bib. We've got a slightly bigger bit of